Cuando ese día llegue, pondremos una placa en la pecera. Y si no yo, mis hijos, Diego está por ahí, te tocaría a ti entonces. Okay, I would like to introduce now Director of Parks, Recreation and Open Spaces, Jack Kardys.
Thank you. I'm Jack Kardys. I'm the director of Miami-Dade Parks and Recreation, and I want to thank Carmen and actually the two Carmens, because we got very, very familiar with the project. It was kind of refreshed for me because we had acquired as a department the Camp Matacumbi property a number of years ago in cooperation with Pedro Pan trustees and the Archdiocese of Miami, and we're now coming into a funding cycle where our general obligation bond monies, the $6 million that we'll have, will begin to become available. So we're now in the process of beginning that full-fledged planning and community involvement and fundraising to make sure we have all of the elements together. So Carmen asked me if I would talk a little bit about that project today. In July 19th of 1961, the Catholic Welfare Bureau began using Camp Matacumbi as a temporary shelter for unaccompanied Cuban refugee children as part of Operation Pedro Pan. During the next 3 years, more than 4,000 children passed through Camp Matacumbi on their way to new lives in the United States. The camp holds historical significance for many members of this community, in particular the Cuban American community. It was repurposed in following years, so it did take on all types of refugees from different countries over the years, but primarily the restoration effort will be done in memory of the Operation Pedro Pan. Camp Matacumbi is both a historic preservation project as well as a recreation park. So, a number of years ago, as we acquired it, we began going through a planning process. And we heard her name earlier, Maria Nardi, our Chief of Planning. It is in her able hands and her team right now, and she will begin a process that involves public involvement. Each and every one of you, we hope, will participate with us as we begin to flesh out the final elements that will be in there. And those elements will include the restoration of the chapel. We had heard that the chapel, the gym, and the cafeteria were the three key elements that we had to concentrate on, and they'll be the first out of the blocks that make sure that we get those restored and up and running to their original luster, and even better. We'll also be looking at interpretive markers and memorial areas. There'll be playgrounds, there'll be native pine rockland and restoration gardens, native seedling center, a greenhouse, of course parking, and all of the things that will bring back those memories for those folks that will get there. And you'll have plenty of opportunity, and I think what's the most important thing is not only to share the hardships that everyone went through at this time in their lives, but the resiliency that you all demonstrate, and that resiliency you'll be able to share with your grandchildren and with future generations, and that's what making that park will be all about for us. So I just want to thank all of you for allowing us to share in your dream and help in your restoration projects, and I want to thank Carmen and Carmen very much for enlightening me on all the history of everything that we've been through. We look forward to doing the rest of the project. Thank you very much.